Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Our topic for today is about calculating area and perimeter in residential spaces and layouts. And this is quarter 3 of grade 11 General Mathematics, Measurement, and Geometry. So again, this is quarter 3, measurement and geometry, lesson Roman numeral number 5, calculating area and perimeter in residential spaces and layouts. Intended learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to A. Define the concepts of area and perimeter in practical context. Letter B. Identify appropriate formulas for calculating the area and perimeter of common residential shapes: square, rectangle, triangle, circle, irregular, polygons. Letter C. Apply measurement skills to gather real-life data. For example, the length, the width, and the radius. Letter D. Calculate the area and perimeter of residential spaces such as rooms, gardens, and floors using proper units. Letter E. Estimate costs and materials required for renovation projects. For example, in painting, tiling, fencing, based on calculated area and perimeter. Letter F. Develop problem-solving and critical thinking skills in planning, home-related layouts. Letter G. Demonstrate accuracy and practicality in performing computations related to everyday life. Introduction to area and perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance around a shape. For example, if you want to build a fence around your garden, you need the perimeter to know how much fencing material is required. Letter B. Area is the measure of space covered by a shape. For example, if you plan to lay tiles or carpet in a room, you need the area to know how much material to buy. Both concepts are crucial in residential planning and renovation because they guide cost estimation and material preparation. Basic formulas for common shapes. For rectangle, the area is the length times the width, and then the perimeter is equal to twice the length plus the width. For the square, the area is equal to side times side, and the perimeter is 4 times the side. Letter C, the triangle, the area is 1/2 times the base times the height. And then the perimeter is the sum of all sides. Circle, the area is equals to pi times r squared. The perimeter, or we call it circumference, is 2 pi radius, 2 pi r. Irregular spaces break into smaller rectangles, triangles, or circles, then calculate and then add the results. Real life applications, room renovations. Area determines the amount of paint, tiles, or flooring needed. Perimeter determines the length of baseboards or borders required. In the garden layouts, area tells how much grass, soil, or fertilizer is required. Perimeter tells us the length of fencing or edging needed. C. Budget estimation. Once area and perimeter are known, multiply by the cost per unit. For example, per square meter of tile or per meter of fencing. So, step-by-step practical example. Suppose you want to tile your rectangular living room that measures 5 meters by 4 meters. So, the area is 5 times 4 is equal to 20 meters squared. This is how much tile you need. So, the perimeter is twice of 5 plus 4, which is equals to 18 meters. This is how much border or molding you need. If tiles cost 250 per square meters, therefore the total cost is 20 times 250 equal to 5,000 pesos. Integration with daily living. So, planning floor layouts in house construction, deciding the amount of fabric for curtains, which is the perimeter of the window, determining soil needed for garden, the area, and then planning the cost of renovation projects. Intended learning outcomes. This is our second intended learning outcomes. At the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to A. Calculate the area of a residential space. Determine the total two-dimensional space within a given area, such as a room, garden, or patio. Calculate the perimeter of residential space. Find the total linear distance around the boundary of a space, such as the length of the baseboard needed for a room or the fencing required for a garden. Apply appropriate unit of measurement. Accurately use and convert between different units such as feet, inches, meters and centimeters for both area. So example, the square feet, square meters, and perimeter. For example, in feet or in meters. Solve real-world problems. Use area and perimeter calculations to solve practical problems related to home improvement, such as estimating the amount of flooring, paint, wallpaper, or fencing required for a project. What are area and perimeter? The concepts of area and perimeter are fundamental in mathematics and have countless applications in daily life, especially in home and garden projects. The perimeter is the total length of the boundary of a two-dimensional shape. Think of it as a walking the entire way around the edge of a room. It's a one-dimensional measurement. For a simple rectangle, you add the lengths of all four sides. The formula is the perimeter is 2L plus 2W, where 6L is the length and 7W is the width. No? Neglect the 6 there and also neglect the 7. So where L is the length and W is the width. Area is the measure of the space inside a two-dimensional shape. Think of it as the amount of carpet you need to cover the floor of a room. It's a two-dimensional measurement and is expressed in square units. For a simple rectangle, you multiply the length by the width. The formula is A is equal to length times the width. Calculating area and perimeter for residential spaces. Residential spaces often aren't perfect rectangles. They might have L shapes, doorways, or other irregularities. Here's how to handle these complex scenarios. Now, step number 1. Break down complex shapes. Most residential spaces, like L-shaped rooms or irregular-shaped gardens, can be divided into simpler shapes such as rectangles and squares. To find the total area or perimeter, you'll calculate the area or perimeter of each simple shape and then add or subtract them as needed. Example, an L-shaped room. To find the area, you can divide the L shape into two rectangles. Calculate the area of each rectangle, say A1 and A2, and then add them together to get the total area. So, A total is equal to A1 plus A2. To find the perimeter, you must add up the lengths of all the exterior walls, including the ones that make the L shape. Step number 2, measure accurately. Use a tape measure to get precise measurements of all the lengths and the widths. Measure twice to ensure accuracy. It's important to use consistent units of measurement. For example, all in feet and inches for or all in meters and centimeters to avoid errors in your calculations. And then apply the formulas. Once you have measurements, plug them into appropriate formulas. For perimeter, add up the lengths of all the sides of the shapes Remember, the perimeter is about the boundary, so you must add up the lengths of the exterior walls. We'll have the next part. Thank